Welcome to this fabulous episode of Diplomatic License right here on City TV. My name is Apioko. This evening, we're here at the residence of the Ambassador of Switzerland to Ghana, His Excellency Philip Stalder, here in Accra, Ghana. Why are we here? Because the Ambassador this evening, together with other members of the embassy, are hosting students and lecturers from the Haute École de Musique in Lausanne, Switzerland, basically the Academy of Music in Switzerland. And the people who are here tonight are not just any kinds of students. They're music students, and they are all members of the International Jazz Band of the Haute École de Musique. Now, why are they in Ghana? They're here because there's a wonderful cultural exchange, and you know, on City TV and on Diplomatic License, anything culture we love. They're here to experience Ghana, experience Ghanaian heritage, experience the Ghanaian people, and most importantly, perhaps for the project that has brought them here, to experience Ghanaian music so that they can elevate their sounds to incorporate a lot of the sounds that we as Ghanaians grew up loving, knowing, and that we celebrate even in this month of Heritage on City. This evening, they're not here alone. Of course, the Ambassador of Switzerland is here, but we also have people the likes of Walter Exposito, who is a renowned businessman here in Ghana. Many of you would know him to be a co-founder of the Akosombo Textiles Limited, ATL, which I'm wearing. ATL has been with us throughout this Heritage Month, sponsoring things like our on-air series on City. And a lot of us have been wearing ATL. Thank you, ATL. We also have Dr. Adrian Odoy. He's co-owner and co-runner, I must say, of the Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill, which many of you I'm watching, I'm sure, living in Ghana or abroad have experienced once you're in this wonderful city. But you'd also be interested to know that two of the lecturers who are here with the students from the Haute École de Musique, which I've been talking about, and the reason why we are here this evening at the Swiss Ambassador's residence, are Etienne Mbappe. He is a renowned Cameroonian jazz musician. He's also here Professor Thomas Dobler, who himself is also of international repute when it comes to music. Now, the thing that blows my mind is that as they spend time here in Ghana, not only will they be learning about Ghanaian music, they will stage 3 concerts together with some Ghanaian musicians, possibly some Ghanaian students. In fact, that's very likely. And they will play with the Ayuko Dance Band, which they have played with before at an international festival. So it's the music, it's heritage, it's the love for our art and our culture that has brought these people here tonight. And just get a sense of what's going on. And of course, right here on Diplomatic License, like we do, as the experience unfolds throughout the next few months, we'll be covering some of it, experiencing what they're doing here in Ghana. And really, when the concert time comes, we'll be there to enjoy the music, and I just may sing along with them. Welcome, my name is Apioko. Let's take you through the evening so that you can appreciate what's happening here.
much as it's a musical project, it's a cultural and it's an educational project. And just in a moment, I will invite three eminent persons making it possible that these musicians from Lausanne come to Ghana for 2 weeks interaction with universities, with people from entertainment business, and my goal is always also to associate the press. So I'm sure our colleagues would be also ready for giving interviews to talk to the press afterwards if there's a need and an interest. So let me present you first Professor Thomas Dobler, who is the director of the jazz department of the School of Music in Lausanne. It's financed by 3 cantons of Switzerland. It's Fribourg, it's Vaud, and it's the Valais. And I think also the sponsorship comes from the cantonal governments of these 3 cantons. So you have a long time connection with Ghana. Maybe you can explain to us how this project from your point of view have started. Who is who in your team? Then I would like to invite my dear friend and elder statesman, Walter Esposito, our dear Swiss citizen who have an experience of living in Ghana for more than 6 decades. And he was also very instrumental to bring this project to Ghana. And last but not least, my dear friend Adrian Odoye, the president of the prestigious Ghana Club and the co-owner of the Toussouci Jazz Club.
So as Philip told us, it's an educational program, but it's also a cultural program. So what usually the DJS does, so that's the 3 cantons and all the university, these are exchange projects they do for all kinds of disciplines every year. A lot of projects like in India and China, and this is the first project within 20 years in Africa happening. And it's a musical project. So why music? So if you do music, then you want to do the real thing. You don't just want to sit in schools. So that's why we combine this with creation, with different repertoires and a lot of concerts. And I think it's really important also for us when we come here that we learn actually from culture from Ghana, from Africa. We came here yesterday, so I wanted that the students go out of the bus in Jamestown and they walk, so they just not stay in the car. So, and we also play with African musicians, so that's another thing. We work in African studios. So we do a lot of real things. That's the main thing. And I will later tell a little bit more about the project. But first of all, I wanted that the most important person, actually, why we can do this, Mr. Walter Esposito, will say some words. I think we don't know how actually we met. We forgot, kind of, but if you want to realize this kind of project, you need somebody who knows everything and everybody, and this is Walter.
We met some 24 years ago in Switzerland. He was playing for a group I brought to Ghana before to do charity concerts, and I liked the way he was playing, and when I met him privately I thought he's a really very nice guy. So he said he would love to play in Ghana once. And 2 years later he came with, which pianist was it?
Kenny Drew.
With Kenny Drew Jr. We played here at the Swiss Embassy and we had a concert in town. Then he came back later again for another concert, and the guy fell in love with Ghana and said he would like to do a project together with the ICO drummers, which I founded in 2007. So that's how this baby was born. Through our friendship, as a matter of fact. And I hope you have the chance to listen to them. We are lucky to have one of the best bass players in the world, who plays with almost all the greats you can think of in the musical field. And I hope everyone will enjoy what they are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Professor, Uncle Walter. I'm here on behalf of Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill. We've tried to keep live music going, and we try and nurture, foster talent. We try and create live music events just to try and bring up the younger ones, expose them to the current trends, and to help educate them. And we've done this in various ways, by having commercial shows, by having various collaborations, by having workshops. And when Uncle Walter called to say there was an eminent, famous, fantastic bassist based in Europe that they wanted to bring down, and could I come over and listen? I went with a couple of friends, and then here it was, Mr. Etienne Mbappe and the university, HEMU in Lausanne, coming together. I mean, what a fantastic combination. We think that this will be a fantastic way of exposing them to the scene in Accra, and also for us to see how we can further music education here in Ghana generally. And so we see this as a really fantastic opportunity to help them have as great an experience as possible while they are here. They'll enjoy themselves musically, socially, soak in our history, which is really vibrant, and also for us to understand that West African music, Cameroonian music, really has impacted the world, you know, and that it's worth emulating. So there'll be a series of events which I'm sure you'll be well informed of, and we'd like all the support we can get.
So my name is Vincent Andriae. I'm a drummer. I play mostly jazz and popular music, and I'm really grateful to be here and be part of this project.
My name is Arthur Trelnes. I'm a violinist and pianist born in Lausanne, Switzerland. At the HEMU I study classical violin, but I also play lots of different music, jazz and others, and I'm really looking forward to discovering the Ghanaian music and African music in general here.
Hello, my name is Mayana Lavielle. I'm playing cello, and as everyone said, I'm very happy to be here. Since we arrived yesterday, we were really welcomed. It's very nice to be here. So I'm looking forward to keep going this journey.
My name is Fabien Guerotto. I studied jazz drums in HEMU Lausanne, and it's a great chance to play here in this project.
Hi, my name is Quentin. I'm a saxophone player, also a student in Lausanne, and I'm also really thankful to be here and really looking forward to everything Thomas has cooked up for us. Thank you.
My name is Olga Yurasova. I'm from Russia and I'm studying in Switzerland during 2 years. And I wanted to say that since I'm here during one day, I have a completely different but very bright emotions. And I want to say a big thank you for our organizations and for your side for this invitation and this opportunity to be here.
Hi all, my name is Etienne Mbappe. I am bass player. I was born in Cameroon and raised in Cameroon as well, but now I live in Europe for many years, and I'm very happy to be in Ghana for the first time and I'm a teacher at HEMU Lausanne as well, and I'm a composer, writer. I had a chance to play with many singers as well. Thank you, bass player as well. And I had a chance to play with so many great musicians. But hey, every day is another experience, and I love being here. And this is my first time, as I told you, in Ghana, and I'm really looking forward for all the emotion that I'm going to take away from Ghana and try to build more and more and more beautiful music with that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, we could also imagine to maybe do some private interviews with some of the people, if you'd like. Are there like general questions, stuff that you would be interested? Yes.
Hi, welcome. Welcome. Thank you. So you arrived yesterday, is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Before arriving in Ghana, did you know anything about Ghana, the west of Africa, was the gateway to Africa? And what was your perception, and what did you your expectations and what you met when you arrived in Ghana?
Yes, actually I was watching some videos like observation, because it's quite a new world for me, and I wanted to be ready for this. And what I heard that it's very nice and also very different and bright country with a lot of contrasts. So I had some pictures before.
Anybody else? Anything about Ghana before you came into contact with Ghana? Not really. Okay, someone has something to say.
I like to say before coming in Ghana, I of course Googled a little bit about the country, tried to kind of visit Accra virtually on YouTube and things like that. And obviously the first shock was the heat when we arrived. Right. But this morning we went in the center and walked a little bit. And I want to say that one really great thing that I was surprised about is how welcoming the people were in all these streets, the children coming to us, singing and saying hello, and we're kind of saying hello all the time. And yeah, this has been a very good experience, and it's only the second day, so I'm really looking forward to the next.
And I was told today that we hope we can add 50 chairs, but because of COVID we don't know whether it's possible. Then we would have 50 more tickets. But so far it has gone very well. The second concert is a private one in his Ghana Club. That is sold out too, actually. And then the so-called open concert is at the club Plus 233 on Friday the 1st of April. It's not an April joke, it really will happen. So, and their tickets are available.
Yes, and if we can have a register of everybody here, it's an open invitation.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes,
on your
very
behalf,
generous,
thank you very much. Okay, so that's it.
First, Tuesday 30th, we have an exchange day with the University of Legon. And 2 days later with the University of Winnipeg, University of Education in Winnipeg. And basically the program is the same. So in the morning we show to the students what we are doing, and then in the afternoon they showing what they are doing. So it's like explained concerts with master classes.
Good, and then of course when we talk about intercultural exchanges, none of you yet talked about the Gully Jazz Festival, and that there is also a counter invitation for some Ghanaian musicians. Maybe Walter, you want to explain it?
I think the Gully Jazz, apart from the Montreux Jazz Festival, the Gully Jazz Festival is the biggest one in Switzerland. The group, together with the ICO drummers, are going to have a concert there on the 5th of April, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So but I just realized you forgot to introduce the administrator of the HEMU and the nice lady who is the photographer, if you like to do that.
Yes. Lydian, show you at least your head. I mean, our production manager, Lydian Pité, she had, I think, a really hard time sometimes to organize in these times this kind of travel. And Margot was actually mandated as a free artist in terms of photography and video. So you can do what you want, but maybe you explain us a little bit how you see your mission now, even if you not know exactly what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, the idea is to document the trip and also the music here and how the students are gonna work and challenge themselves to play this music and perform here also with other students and with the different meetings. And the idea is to have the feeling in images.
Will not be able to play the music now.
Not yet. We have to work the music.
But first, now you have to do the training, the exercises. Now, but we are very much looking forward to all the 3 concerts, and I hope, also to see some of you among the audience next week. So, I think we conclude the official part. Now, please be hungry, take the buffet, enjoy conversations, and thanks again for coming.
Welcome back. This is still Diplomatic License right here on City TV. My name is Apioko. Now, if you're just joining us, I mentioned that we're at the residence of the Ambassador of Switzerland to Ghana, His Excellency Philip Stalder. He is no stranger to this show or to City TV for that matter. But we're here tonight to welcome and really just get a sense of this new project that's going to be happening in Ghana that involves the Haute École de Musique of Lausanne, Switzerland. And it's time to speak to some of the people who have dreamt this into reality, and I can imagine how excited they are to see that it's come to fruition. I have here with me Mr. Walter Exposito. Now, he is a retired MD of Akosovo Textiles Limited, ATL, which I'm wearing very proudly this evening. Hello, Walter.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
What are the odds that I would meet you and I'd be wearing ATL?
Lovely. Thank you very much. Buy more.
Thank you for setting the pace. But speaking of the things you've done with culture, maybe on another day we can talk about ATL and how that came into being. But tonight we're here because of this project that we're doing with the HEMU, the school in Lausanne, and we have the International Jazz Orchestra from the school here. They're coming to experience Ghanaian music, experience Ghana, do a lot of different things, stage some concerts here as well. You had a big part to play in this. What were you dreaming of or imagining when you thought, you know what, this is a project I want to see happen and I will make sure that it does?
In the first place, I wanted to prove to people that drumming groups are not only there to accompany dancers, but they have an own role to play by entertaining people as musicians. So about 2007, I formed the ICO Drummers. And strangely enough, we never had success in Ghana.
So you formed the ICO Drummers?
Yes, I'm the founder of the ICO Drummers.
Wow.
But you see, we were not popular in Ghana because in Ghana, a drumming group is supposed to back the dancers. So when the second tune, when are the dancers coming? So I became frustrated and was looking for opportunity to go to Europe. So I rearranged most of the tunes, playing short pieces of drumming, and luckily enough we found the right people in Europe to sponsor us. So from 2007 to 2018 we played 260 concerts in Europe.
260?
260.
What?
Yes. And we were lucky to play twice at the most famous jazz festival in Lausanne, the Montreux Jazz Festival. Then COVID came and finished literally, nobody was interested in.
But what do you think accounted for the success of the Aiko band in Europe?
The
Because
boys,
as you said, it just wasn't working in Ghana.
You see, you can't go to Europe and play one piece of drumming for 30 minutes. Have an intro which lasts 10 minutes. So I packed it into minimum of 3 to 4 minutes with a short intro and make it exciting, change the rhythm, add a lot of jazz elements. Being an ex-jazz bassist, I had a little experience in that. And so we were very lucky that greats in jazz like Stevie Wonder wanted to record with us. And I'm still waiting for that, but he promised that his next album we will play a part.
And I mean, he has said recently that he wants to move to Ghana. So
yes,
maybe this will be the time.
It's not yet sure, but at least he said so.
Yes, yes. Maybe we'll see the time.
But you know, it is just we have to. Drumming can be very interesting if you don't make it boring. Add change of rhythms, add a nice flute, add a xylophone, and cut it short. People don't want to sit there and listen to the same rhythm for 20 minutes. They walk away.
Right. So now we understand how much you know about music and the reason why you had an interest in this particular project. So
now this project, if I may tell you, Thomas Dobler is an old friend of mine, and I met him in Switzerland.
So and Thomas Dobler is one of the lecturers.
He's the vibraphonist of the group.
Yes, and also an international musician himself.
Yeah, very much so. He's the #1 vibraphonist in Europe, and he's the head of the jazz department of the Music University in Lausanne. And so he fell in love. I brought him twice with a smaller group for charity concerts, and he fell in love with Ghana. And when he approached me, can we do a common project? I gladly said yes. And here we are. Now let's hope the concert coming are successful.
So Walter, I just want to find out from you, how do you think this project, I mean, you had a dream, you discussed it with your friend Thomas, now here we are. How do you think this project will positively impact music in Ghana? We may not see it in the next year even, but how do you think at some point in history we'll be talking about this project?
Just one tour won't do the trick. It should be a yearly affair where, I mean, a company like Nestles, for instance, they are in the same area like the music school in Lausanne. If they can sponsor a cultural event that every year some students come here, spend 2 weeks with local players and exchange ideas. It's not something you can change overnight. It has to, I believe in gradually building up something. And at the end it will work. We have fantastic musicians in Ghana,
we do.
But they lack exposure to a bigger audience.
And not all of them have the chance to travel abroad.
No.
So bring abroad to them.
And not all of them do yeah. Oh, sorry. Some of them are musicians more to the liking what we old people like, you know.
I was waiting for this side of Walter to come up. Wonderful. But congratulations on this dream coming true. Yeah. And thank you for supporting culture. I mean, in the past you supported sports.
Yes. I will continue as long as I'm an old man now, but and I'm no longer working, so I take my time to try and still help in this particular area.
That's wonderful.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we'll be there throughout all the concerts
to
make sure that the dream is also displayed and exhibited to the people who need to see it.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So I've been speaking to Walter Esposito. He's a retired MD and co-founder as well of ATL, Kosovo Textiles Limited. But he has a deep love for sports. He was involved in sports for many, many years, even at the highest levels, I must say. He obviously as well has a deep love for culture. And now we also know that he's the founder of the Aiko band. I mean, brilliant drumming band from Ghana that I have seen playing on international stages. And like he did say, biggest jazz festival, biggest festivals, music festivals around the world. And it's great to see that he has this love that he's also giving back the current generation and just marrying Switzerland and Ghana together in this musical journey. Welcome back. This is still Diplomatic License right here on City TV. My name is Apioko. Now, throughout the evening so far, and especially if you're just joining us, let me bring you up to speed. We've been speaking about this wonderful group of people who've landed here in Accra, Ghana. And of course, we're here at the residence of the Ambassador of Switzerland to Ghana, His Excellency Philip Stalder. Now, this group of people, they are all members of the International Jazz Orchestra of the Orchestra de Musique in Lausanne, Switzerland. And it's a pleasure to have them here. I can't wait to speak to them. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you all doing?
Good, very good.
Good. Okay, so I'll start with you. What's your name, sir?
So my name is Quentin. I'm a saxophone player. So I'm a student in Lausanne.
Okay.
We just got here yesterday, actually. So I don't know if we're ready to answer all of your questions about Ghana and all, because we just got here. But so far it's been fantastic. We're really looking forward to it, and I hope we can make some great music and great exchanges.
Great. Well, as a saxophonist, I'll just stay with you for a little while. As a saxophonist, what are some of the sounds, the musical elements, the cultural elements that, like you said, you just got here yesterday, but you must have some expectations, or there must be something, even if you're keeping an open mind, that's the goal. What's going through your mind?
Well, saxophone in Africa is really a big thing. I know for sure there are really big stars, like the most famous is probably Manu Dibango.
Yeah.
I know it's a very big culture here. It's a different way of playing the instrument than we have in Europe or even in the US. So yeah, it's for this. I hope I can learn a thing or two here while I'm here, and I think we're all happy to be here, because for us jazz players, I don't know about Ghana specifically, but West Africa is really a big deal for us. Jazz musicians are obsessed with West Africa, to be honest, because it's everything is here. Like, we are looking for something when we improvise, and I have a feeling that some of the answers are here. So I hope I can get something from it.
That's really interesting, and I'm sure, I can assure you that you'll find something here.
Great.
At least some of the answers.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. Yeah. And my lady, your name, please.
Hi, my name is Mayana.
Mayana.
I play cello.
Okay.
And I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah.
For me, I am more looking for new colors, new instruments, different instruments maybe, to have this kind of different sounds to my playing in cello, because I came from the classical culture. So I like jazz, I love jazz. I'm trying to play a bit, but for me it's more what I listen to in being in here, the way that people will work around me, that I am searching for, new stuff.
Okay, so you're looking for new instruments. Are you looking for string instruments? Since you're a cellist?
Not especially, actually. It's more different sounds that I want to search. If I'm working, because we are working with percussionist people in here, so maybe they will bring special instruments that I don't know anything about, and maybe I can, this kind of new sounds for me can be an inspiration for my work after it. So we'll see.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you've heard of these two string instruments, but in Ghana, the kora and the seproa are very popular. So I'm sure you meet a lot of aficionados who play them. Lots of amazing ones here. And I wish you all the best. I can't wait to hear what you do with your newfound sound. Yeah. Hi.
Hi, my name is Olga Yurasova. I play alto, viola, and Actually, I'm from Russia, but I'm studying in Switzerland during 2 years, and I'm finishing my master there. So it's a great opportunity for me to be the part of this team and to play here. And it's like something very special for me to be here, you know.
Yeah.
Because
Are you searching for new sounds too, or is it really just a musical, spiritual journey for you?
I think it's not about the sound, but it's more about my feelings and my freedom. I'm searching for some culture experience or mentality experience which we can exchange between the other musicians from here, and like this we can just add something new and very cool in our experience. Yeah,
It sounds brilliant. It sounds brilliant. And again, I'm sure you will find it. I'm sure you will find it. I don't know what you're going to find, but I have a feeling you're going to find something wonderful.
I hope.
Hello.
Hello. So my name is Justine.
Justine?
Yeah, and I'm a singer and a trumpet player too. And yeah,
Do you do those at the same time?
No, I can't.
Like, that's a lot of breath control.
Yeah, sure. No, but I'm really curious about the musicality of the language of the Ghana. Yeah, because I was singing how do you say, Ghanaian?
Yeah, we've got different languages.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know the language.
Yeah,
but
there's Chi, there's Ga, there's Ewe, there's Zagba.
Yeah.
I mean, there are lots of them. We've actually got over 100 dialects and languages here, so you're sport for choice.
Yeah.
You can sing a little to see what language it is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. So.
Oh my God. No, go ahead.
Fawaku mama miode, fawaku mama.
Your voice.
Thank you.
Like I want to say heaven. Wow.
Yeah.
And that was perfect tree, by the way.
Okay.
But you understand what it means?
A little bit.
Fawakoma, give your heart to me.
Yeah.
So fa is,
Give.
so basically, if you're translating it literally, fa, take, wa, your, kuma, your heart, mami. So take your heart and give it to me. Yes, that's actually what it
Okay,
means.
cool.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So
Hi.
my name is Vincent. I'm a drummer. I play drums. I have I'm really happy to be here. I expect a lot as a percussionist and drummer, like to be here in West Africa, and especially in Ghana. I've met already the Ayekos. I've seen them in Switzerland like 4 or 5 years ago, the Ayekos drummers of Ghana, and it was amazing. They gave a masterclass where I study.
Oh, wow.
And so I cannot wait to play with them as a percussionist myself. I think it will be an amazing. Yeah, I have a lot to learn out of.
Well, this is a land
experience.
of percussion. I mean, again,
Yeah.
from the talking drums of the Akan to, look, you have so much to play around with. You just might be the world's best drummer by the time you're done, if you're not already.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, I can't wait to hear what you develop in your time here.
Yeah, I cannot wait to experience that, definitely.
Hiya.
Hi, my name is Fabien.
Your name is?
Fabien.
Fabien.
I also play drums, and I'm really happy to be
Oh,
here.
so now you have to share the spot for world's best drummer,
Yeah.
like world's best co-drummers.
And it's a great chance to be part of this project, especially because we had to play a tune with Ayeko drummers, and I think I will learn a lot for my playing with this experience, and also for the rhythm section working, it's a chance to play with Etienne Mbappé and all this team.
He's a legend, of course. Very welcome, Fabien. You're welcome. Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Arthur. I'm a violinist, and of course I'm very happy to be here and looking forward to experiencing everything we'll be doing here. I yet don't know a lot about African or Ghanaian music, but I've been told one thing for sure. It's that people or musicians, rather than reading and playing the music, they feel it kind of. And I actually met one time a percussionist. He's actually from America, but he lives in Ghana with his wife, and he would always tell me when we were working on songs, now do it for 24 hours. And it's something very symptomatic of this music here, and I'm really looking forward to experiencing that again, that feeling of just doing things not just because there are some notes that are wrong or anything, but just to have it inside your blood rather than inside your mind, kind of. And
you could have described what Ghanaian music and Ghanaian arts in general is. It's really from the heart, from the soul. It is, and I hope you find more of that while you're here. And you're a violinist.
Yes.
We have a new crop, and I hope you do get to meet some of them. A new crop of Ghanaian violinists who have created Afrobeat loops, and they play contemporary Ghanaian music, like club music kind of music on it. It's really interesting, and they perform at weddings and all the big social events. So I do hope you get to meet all of you, but especially because you're a violinist, and perhaps you you play the viola, right? Yes, and then even the cello. I do hope you get to meet some of them and see.
Do you know the name of that group?
Yeah, so there's Nana, the violinist, and there's Fifi Flawless. And Fifi in particular plays with the National Symphony Orchestra of Ghana, but he also has sort of segued into the more contemporary sound. So I do hope you get to meet them. I would be happy to put you and the group in touch with them as well.
I hope that as well.
It'll be interesting. Yeah. Thank you all so much, and you're welcome. I'm sure the next time I speak to you at your concerts, you'd have experienced Ghana some more, and we'll get to feel it in your music. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you. So ladies and gentlemen, I've been speaking to the musicians, the students, the reason why we're here as the residents of the Ambassador of Switzerland to Ghana tonight. Students from the Haute École de Musique in Lausanne, Switzerland. And look, they speak like the kinds of musicians I want to watch for 10 hours straight. And I can't wait to see and hear, as I'm sure you cannot, what they would do after having spent a few months here and infusing and imbibing the Ghanaian music culture. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's still Diplomatic License right here on City TV, and it's still a wonderful, beautiful evening. Now it's time to talk to two gentlemen who are lecturers, teachers, and indeed themselves musicians of international repute who understand the heart and soul of music. I have here with me Etienne Mbappé and, of course, Thomas Dobler. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello. Pretty good.
Good. I'm well. Now, I imagine that as instructors, as people who have groomed musicians over time, this is a dream come true for you. To be able to give your students, young people you work with, young musicians you work with, the opportunity to experience another culture that can influence the heart of their music. So I'll start with you, Etienne. I mean, what are your expectations, and leading up until this point, what has the journey been like to get here?
So, for me, I'm very thrilled to be here in Ghana for the first time.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Do you say here Aquaba, something like
Yes,
that?
Aquaba.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I learned few words. So, I am from Cameroon. I was born in Cameroon, and
Bienvenue.
merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. And my roots are in Africa, and every time I'm in Africa, and I can feel this weather, this humidity, I just feel like I am at home. And being here to play some music with the student from Switzerland, from Lausanne, HEMU, Haute École de Musique de Lausanne, it's just because with most of them, we've been talking about Africa, when I gave some master classes, and I have a drummer here. One of the drummer, I had him like a student, because he wanted to study with me. And we've been playing African rhythm for so many times, and it's amazing for me to imagine them being in Africa. So I'm really thrilled for this trip and this music we're going to play, and being with them and trying. I mean, I guess this trip it's the trip they will remember all their life, because when you see Africa for the first time, you may not like it, but most of the time when you like it, it's and I know what I'm talking about. My brother right here, Thomas Dobler.
I hear you're practically Ghanaian now. Thomas.
He's introducing us.
Walter tells you that you're practically Ghanaian
but
now.
what I can tell you that, a month ago I was here, so I left 3 weeks ago, and I left also my clothes in Accra. So this time it was really difficult to get back to Switzerland.
How are you taking all your clothes back?
Well, but since it's warm, it's not a problem, Yeah, but I think also what Etienne told, that for the students it's an experience. You have one chance in your life.
Oh yeah, lifetime.
Yes, and especially in Europe, they don't have any idea about Africa. They don't know anything. And now they don't know everything, but they have an idea at least, and it will stay in their hearts. So that's a really important thing.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. But I mean, we've spoken to the students, and many of them have spoken about how, for some they're looking for a new sound, but for a lot of them they're just looking for a new soul, a new spirit, a new mindset when it comes to music. What do you hope for your students to take away?
Shall I answer?
Yes.
Africa is something really special, really, and this is what is the part of what I am teaching. I am from Africa. As I told you, my roots, even though I study in the conservatory, I study European classical music, and so many things, jazz, etc. But my roots still are in Africa.
Your name is Mbappe.
My name is Mbappe. You see what I mean? and when you're these students, it's a lifetime experience for them, because they're discovering what maybe I don't know if they were dreaming about Africa but they are in Africa now, and they got to deal with Africa. They got to deal with the heat, with the climate, with the weather, with whatever, and they will have to deal with the rhythms, with all the ambience in Africa. Africa is plural, and Africa is it's something really, really important for a musician. I think a musician, whatever music is playing, maybe even classical music, coming here and trying to see how different things are, how different people think music. I was amazed first time I was in India. Wow, I discovered a whole country of a konakol, this thing they have with rhythm in India, and I was like, damn, I mean, it's a culture, it's a language, like jazz, like classical music, like rock music, like pop music. Every music got its own, so you want to play it, you want to be familiar with it, learn it, and sometimes it's really easy to learn things by being in a country, We've been speaking about rhythm with them for a long time. Now they're in a country of rhythm. Hey, and they're meeting Aiko drummers soon. How about rhythm? That's
I like that. How about rhythm? And you, Tom, so what are your expectations for your students?
I think it's a big chance, because there's one problem we have a lot, is that if you think that you know everything, then you're kind of doomed, right? And I think we have now a condition when everybody knows that actually he knows nothing. So that's a big chance.
I mean, the internet and social media have told us
Yes,
that. Now they're
yes,
here.
yes.
And I'm sure many of them, if not all of them, on the continent for the first time.
Yes. But you know, especially as a musician, if you think that you know everything, you cannot play.
Yep. Interesting.
Yeah, impossible.
Interesting. So I have two world-renowned musicians here telling anyone who is watching, who thinks they're a musician, that as a musician, if you think you know everything, you cannot play. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom.
The
Gentlemen,
truth.
thank you so much.
Thank you
and
so
I do
much.
look forward to seeing the 3 concerts
Yep.
that you'll be staging here
Yes.
with the students. I look forward to discovering the new sounds, the new spirits that their new music
Yes.
will gift us. And
Yes.
I hope that everything you wish for your students and more beyond your wildest imagination, I hope that all of that comes to fruition.
Thank you so much.
Pleased to meet you
Thank
both.
you.
So
Thank
ladies and
you.
gentlemen, I've been speaking to Etienne Mbappe and of course Thomas Dobler. They're lecturers, teachers, musicians in their own right, living legends, if I do say so myself. And they're here with the students who we've been speaking to and speaking about the reason we're here tonight at the residence of the Ambassador of Switzerland to Ghana. And of course, they're coming in from Switzerland, from Lausanne, and we spoke to the students who are from the Haute École de Musique in Lausanne, Switzerland. We're just about to wrap this up, but don't go just yet. We'll be right back. Now it's time to speak to one of my fathers. Yeah, I said that on camera. And maybe I'll tell you why another time. But Dr. Adrian Odoi, he is an astute businessman himself. He's done many things, but one of the most brilliant things he's done is, together with his partners, to establish and run the Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill here in Accra, Ghana. And they are going to play a very instrumental role in what will be happening while we have the students that I've been speaking to from the Haute École de Musique in Lausanne, Switzerland, here in Ghana. Doc, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Good. So
You?
I'm very well.
Great.
Now, Plus 233 has easily become the place to go when you want to hear jazz music, when you want to experience a certain kind of music culture here in Ghana. And you've done well to sustain that. Now you've done how many years?
Well, done a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think the general idea has to be, has been about bringing the local talent to the fore and helping them develop their talents, exposing them to different techniques, different genres of music, and helping them find their own voices. So that really has been the focus. And so we're very keen to do that all the time.
Yeah, and there are many young musicians, most notably for me, Abiana, to see how she has grown to now become a national and it's quickly become an international vocalist, We've got the likes of Victor Day, who have graced the Plus 233 stage over and over and over again. And you've had so many big acts and small alike just really take the Plus 233 stage over and over and over again. So then, looking at all this and using it as some context, why is it important for Plus 233 to be involved in a cultural exchange that, like we're seeing with the Haute École de Musique and the students who have come here?
I see. Yeah, well, this particular visit, if I may put it that way, is for me very interesting because they're coming with a bunch of young musicians. They're students. They're learning. We know the hotel call in Lausanne. They drive a pretty mean, you know, they have a very great standard. And they're coming with innocence, with, you know, first time in Africa feel. And so the thing would be, first of all, let them realize that, look, there's some serious musicians here. They can collaborate with them, they can talk to them, not just imbibe the Ghanaian experience, but understand it and see how it can express, get expressed in their music, in their way of going forward. And you find that such exchanges is not just cultural, it's educative. It opens your outlook on life, and you know, at the end of the day, you find that it's a visit, but at the end of the day, you go back and you realize that, wow, I thought I was going somewhere, just to go and do this, and then it's become a beautiful experience.
10 years on the line, we have some groundbreaking records.
Yes,
wonderful
coming and you get your
collaborations.
reference, you know. And in this particular instance, they have the one and only Etienne Mbappe.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
who's one
global
of the
jazz icon, really.
Yes, he's internationally renowned. He's played with all the big boys, and he's here with them, teaching them. And so it's such a wonderful example that we're just happy to be a small part of it and see what we can do to make it happen.
You know, I just love how something that would seem to many people as a small idea, oh, there's a group of students who are traveling to Ghana. For you, you've turned it into more or less a national vision. And it's one of the reasons why I always love speaking to you and why I love the essence of what +233 represents. You know, I just love it. And thank you, Dr. Odo. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So as the time goes on and we do have the students in Ghana and they're interacting with our musicians, with our own students as well. I mean, I think one of the concerts would be at +233.
Yes.
And then also at Ghana Club.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll be there to capture all the moments and see the growth for both, of course, the students who have come to visit us, but the Ghanaian musicians who we know have the international standard in them. And hopefully we can give them a chance to bring all of that out.
It'll be fantastic. I hope you'll be able to share some of the music with your viewers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Dr.
My
Odo.
pleasure.
Thank you so
My
much. Always a
pleasure.
pleasure
Thank you so
speaking
much.
with you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Pioko.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to draw down the curtain here. And you know what? It's going to be an amazing next 2-3 months or so of music, of growth, and as we spoke about here, an agenda that we don't even necessarily realize may be brewing. But in 10 years, 15 years to come, we'll talk about how this cultural exchange that really just began here at the residence of the Ambassador of Switzerland to Ghana, His Excellency Philip Stalder, in 2022, how that little beginning turned into something so great for Ghanaian, African, and world music. This is Diplomatic License. My name is Apioko. I'll see you next week.